Waiting for it to come. We'll wait. We'll wait as long as it takes. We'll wait. We'll wait as long as it takes. And we did. Hello everybody on the internet. How's it going? Boom. Let me get the chat full screen. I see you all. Good. If I do this, is that going to adjust by itself now? If I cover it like that, and then say, yeah, see, it's sort of adjusting. That's good. Okay, well, we'll see how long that lasts before it just turns things really bright or really dark. But that'll do for now. Right, hello. Who's here? Did I Duck? Jack Bradshaw, Dr. Mundy, Mr. Black, Dead Eye Duck. I've already said. Lord Rotovich, Stephen Scodes, G.Y. Goliath, Master Dactyl, Shine Nazgul, Carrie the Worst, etc. Rory Siegel, Mdes, Manerk, and so on. C. Bennett, Josky. I see you all. Hello, everybody. How's it going? Nexus the Duck, you're there. Yeah, I see some of you were talking earlier in the chat about how it's going to be a relaxing session. It could well be that. I'm hoping so. I played a little tiny bit. I wanted to mostly go into this blind, this game, because I think it's supposed to be a relatively short experience as games go. So I didn't want to, well, and partly I wanted to just sort of experience it with you guys for the first time. Oh, hello.
Hello, Peter. How are you? Lovely to see you streaming today. Time for another fun stream. Hope you're doing well, my dude.
Why did she say... She normally goes, how are you? But she went, how are you? Which is nice. They must have updated Robot Lady's software. Thank you, Stephen, for the bits. I'm doing well, thank you. Nice to see you too. I'm doing good. So yeah, I kind of wanted to, as much as I can, experience this in parallel with you guys, because almost all of you won't know what happens in this game at all. I don't, because it only came out on, I think, the 11th of June. I've already forgotten. I've just checked that, just so I could be accurate with my... Well, actually, Google's saying the 17th of April, but I think that was a beta. But I'm sure the official proper... Yeah. Yes, launch date was June the 11th. So the proper full launch was only very recently. It was within the last week. And more to the point, the version, or indeed the game that I'll be playing today, was very kindly provided by Jake at Dead Good Media, who are the PR company who do PR for all kinds of video game companies. So this is developed and published, I think, by one company, Eline Media. I think they published it as well as developed it. And it's out now on PC, Xbox One, and PS4. This isn't a sponsored thing or anything like that. I just, Jake sometimes gets in touch and says, "Hey, there's some games coming out. Do you want to play any of them?" And I said, yeah, I'd love to play that one.
Ahoy, TP. I can't wait to see ho what this is all about.
See ho. Very good, Odie Lazarus. So yeah, I just said, yeah, please can I have a code, and they very kindly provided one for us. So it's not, we're not paid to say nice things about it. I just wanted to play it, and here I am about to play it. But as I say, I played the first few minutes just to make sure it was all working for today's stream, which it is. And it just seems so zen. Just seems so relaxing. Just literally swimming with dolphins, the game. That's what it is. So it reminds me, actually, well, we'll get into all this later, but there was a game called Treasures of the Deep on the PS1, which is a lot darker and more sinister. This game, what little I do know, or what little I've looked into based on developer interviews and so on, I've seen that one remark that I remember them saying is that there's intentionally not really any threat in this game. It's not really about that. It's about exploration. It's about, to an extent, it's about sort of naturalism, ecology, things like that. It's sort of inspired by Blue Planet, the BBC nature show. So they intentionally made it so that there's not some big Cthulhu boss fight at the end. You know, the sharks don't attack you, as far as I'm aware. They said there's a few sort of maybe eerie moments where you get to, I think, go really deep into the ocean, which is just inherently scary, whichever way you dress it up. So, you know, there's going to be some spooky bits, but yeah, we're not going to be fighting sharks. So we can all kind of relax, look at some nice underwater footage. It will be like that 1990s Australian children's TV show that was brought over to CBBC that none of you will remember, called Ocean Odyssey. But in Australia was called Ocean Girl. It was about a girl who could swim. Yeah. Odie Lazarus, thanks for the bits. So, GUI Goliath gave two subs to the community. They've gone to Steez Ace and Dengia. GUI Goliath. That's 52 total you've given now, which is wonderful stuff. Oh, and also one has gone straight to Minty Mints too. 5 emotes shared. GUI Goliath gift shared rewards to 5 others in chat. Twitch is just complicated sometimes, but there's all kinds. We got an emote thanks to your gift. Wow, I'm pressing thank. Thanks for the Pride Penguin at GUI Goliath. There we go, that's in the chat now. Also, Finley McCool subscribed via Twitch Prime. Been subscribed for 4 months total and currently on a 2-month streak. Yeah.
This game sounds wonderfully relaxing.
I hope I've not over-promised, but the little bit that I played was definitely very chill. Oh, look at Lobrotovich. He's just thrown the official website in there as well into the chat. You can go check it out if you like. Thanks, Lobrotovich, for doing that. You didn't have to. Good. Mr. Black, thanks for the bits. And that's that. Happy to spend another couple of minutes chit-chatting and chin-wagging. And then at about 10 past... Oh, it's now 9 minutes past. It was 8 minutes past when I started this sentence. At 10 past, we'll launch the game. But, in fact, what I'll do is...
Yeah. Hype Train Who?
Hype Train Who, says Nexus the Duck. How's the hype train going? Oh, we're on level 2. We've got 4 minutes to get to level 3. Keep giving those bits and gifting those subs and all kinds of things, everyone. Relaxing underwater. Just doing a tweet saying that I'm live. I'm live right now on Twitch with some relaxing underwater gameplay in Beyond Blue.
Yeah.
Hype train for the lovely Peter Austin. What an awesome dude, along with Ben and the Walrus Clan.
Ben and the Walrus Clan, yeah, that's it. I'll just retweet that from TripleJump Official. A fish. Bull.
Yeah.
As always, it's never a triple jump stream without not being able to start the game.
Yeah, not until 10 past 3 for sure. Adi Pramana gifted 2 subs to the channel. Thank you so much to the community, I should say. That's 15 total. It's very kind. They've gone to Species 5618 Beta and Thompsona 316. That's a wrestle thing, isn't it? I know that one. Nexus the Duck also, yeah, thanks for your Hype Train Who bits. Stephen Scodes and Archers Becray, thank you for your bits as well.
Yeah.
Kate Kinsolo, what are you doing?
It's my birthday, everyone. I am old. Here's some bits.
Katie Kinsolo, that's 1,000 bits. Thank you so much. That's so kind. Thank you very much indeed. And happy birthday, more to the point. Happy birthday to Katie Kinsolo.
I wonder if we'll see a Billy Ray in this ocean team to 5 him Peter.
Oh, that's a good point, Master Dactyl. I know there's definitely loads of fish, and there are mammals in the sense that there are dolphins and whales, but I don't know if there are other kinds of mammals, such as walruses. Alt Evolutions, thank you for subscribing. 7 months, you're on a 7-month streak. That's lovely. Another month with the best boys and girls of the Walrus Clan, yeah. Oh, you're all going mad now. You're all going mad. Fred the Shed is on a 16-month streak. That is crazy. we definitely need to make sure that by the time people start hitting 20 months or 25 months, we have something that's somehow even better than God Billy, Pope Billy. Hey TP, haven't been in a while. Been a few long months being a key worker, but nice to see you in the Walrus clan again. Can we all salute Fred the Shed, please, in the chat? Fred the Shed, key worker. You guys have helped all the nations keep ticking over. Thank you so much. Katie Consolo, 25 emotes shared because of those bits.
Happy birthday, Katie Consolo.
Happy birthday, Katie Consolo, says the Firewall, and then gives things that have monetary value to me and not to you, which is nice. Very nice. Master Dactyl, 100 bits. I wonder if we'll see Billy in this version. Yeah.
Love you, Peter. Thank you for all your efforts towards providing us content as usual. Have another 400 bits and hopefully we can do something special soon.
Wow, thank you very much. Master Dactyl, yes, we did that 100 bits. And I'm going to thank Katiekins for the emote. Because chat just lets you do that apparently. Some kind of div, it says. That is their actual username. I'm just repeating it. Has been subscribed for 3 months. Just jumped from the latest Podiots to celebrating 3 months as a subscriber. That's wonderful. Thank you very much for being with us. So then, Donna C gifted a sub to the community, which went to Rob Mantle. Very good. Lovely. Stephen Scodes gifted to the community. That's 9 total. And Donna C has done 5 total, I should have said. Stevens have gone to Tommy the Wank Engine and Fool to Think. Well, thank you, Stephen. All these salutes, all these people doing nice things. You guys, look at the hype train. It's level 4.5 now. Or halfway through level 4, I don't know. The Far Wall and Archers Be Cray, thank you so much for all of your bits. And yes. Fish. Jack Scarab, thank you for your bits too. You and Archers Be Cray donating multiple hundreds of bits there, which is very kind indeed. And okay, I'm getting there.
KTP, hope you are well. Looking forward to the game as it looks interesting.
Monarch, we will get there eventually. What I should have done is just launched it when it was 8 minutes past 3 and nothing was happening. But because I then mentioned the hype train, you're all just being sickeningly generous, and now I've got loads of things to read, and we may never play this game. Jeremiah the Tadpole, thank you for subscribing. Happy Wednesday, nice to see everyone. Very good, very good. And then we had Jack Scarab's 300 bits, Fish, and 100 bits from Monarch 2004. And there we go, 99 from Nexus the Duck. I might have missed that one because there was no view it, but I'm looking in the chat fortunately. So thank you, Nexus the Duck. Have the rest of my blips even though it's not 100. Well, 99 is pretty close. So thank you very much. Yeah.
What was that about starting at 10 past TP team to 5 cheeky Ben?
It's you guys. That's what you're only wasting your own time. Thank you, Volkif and Rika, for gifting a sub to Gerbil26.
Thank you everyone for the birthday wishes. What a wonderful Walrus clan you are.
And, as I was about to say, thank you to Katie Kinsolo and Master Dactyl for even more bits, despite the fact they've already given some in today's stream. I think I will now launch the game, although there's Gerbil26. I've read that one already. Thank you, Volkif and Rika. That's a total of 49 you've given in the channel, in the chat, in the community is the word I'm looking for. Now I'm going to launch the game. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. You know what? I'm about to say it. I don't care that it was 3:16 when you launched the game. Whew. Hello. Apparently I'd logged out of Steam, despite the fact that I tested the game earlier today. Must have. Oh, I restarted just before the stream, that's why. Beyond Blue. Play game. Good. Off we go. I've done a sound test, thought it was okay, but you guys let me know if not. Okay?
Yeah.
Beyond Blue Souls.
Hey, Dead-Eye Duck, I like it. Thank you for the bits, and for the excellent joke. PC gameplay. Hello? Hello, OBS? Hello, BS? There it is. It saw it. It saw it. So, just pop that down there. There we go. We've got all the level 3 emotes. Fantastic. Woo woo. Choo choo hype train. Well done, everyone. Thank you so much for contributing to that hype train. You did excellent work. Very good stuff. I can't actually hear the game at all. Oh no, there's not. I just assumed there would be music, but there's some noises. Good. So continue is where I did a little test earlier, but we're going to say new game, and we're going to have a nice time. I already need a Wii.
Yeah.
I really hope the quality of this stream doesn't take a dive. Tee hee hee.
Odie Lars, that's very good. I don't actually need to pee. It was just
I want to unpack it.
Just a joke about water noises.
But the ocean, it's a part of me. You could say it runs in my blood. My grandmother was a freediver, an ama. She helped me feel its rhythm and understand how one breath could last a lifetime. We dove so often, the memories all run together.
See, to me, that's terrifying, and that's terrifying.
Except one. When
That's
I
a
wished I
whale's
could stay
sleep.
down forever.
I'm led to believe. These are sperm whales by the looks of it. I'll really be testing my animal knowledge in today's stream. And that's them clicking.
The ocean cast its spell on me that day,
Sounds like someone dropping marbles down a drain pipe, doesn't it?
and its mystery still consumes me.
How's that, eh? The clicking is a bit loud, isn't it? I mean, yeah, clicking does. Yeah, the clicking was in the game. It was the sound of the whales, Farwell. Clicking does inherently sound loud on whenever you're editing videos and stuff in Premiere, and there's a click in the recording, you can just see a massive spike.
Pacific. It's great to be diving again. I'm anxious to find our sperm whale family and look in on our mother-to-be. I'm also excited to test out Andre's new tech. Ocean X is expecting a huge audience for our first live stream.
There's live
given
stream.
how bad things were in this region a few years ago. No pressure though. Ready to dive.
So we're about to dive. The thing about Andre's new tech, this game, I believe, is set in the near future. So essentially, they just jumped forward a couple of decades. I think as much as anything else, just to kind of allow. So as you'll see when we get in the game, we've got a rebreather, which is essentially just a big. It's like gills, really. It's a device you shove in your mouth, and it can get oxygen out of the sea in the same way that a fish's gills can. Which I think that technology kind of already sort of exists, but it's just stupidly expensive, and it's or prototypes, or it's certainly not in mass circulation. But the devs did a lot of research and spoke to people involved in this industry, the diving industry, and said, what can we expect to see in a decade, 2 decades time? And rebreathing technology is apparently it's kind of there. We're going to be able to sort of breathe underwater soon. So it just means we don't have to have any big oxygen tanks on our back and stuff in this game, which is good.
Yeah.
I should be asleep, but I'm so excited to finally catch a stream, so have some New Zealand
How's the new suit?
blips.
Nice.
Aw.
A bit itchy, but
AliCat37, thank you so much for the New Zealand blips. And hey, congratulations on New Zealand for temporarily getting rid of coronavirus, and then for allowing some Brits into the country who brought it back for you. You're welcome. A gift for our Southern Hemisphere friends.
had worse.
How are you breathing?
Breathing easy. This rebreather is amazing. Feels like I'm freediving.
A genuine compliment. Should have caught that on the live stream.
Give me a few minutes. I want it to be amazing, and I'm still getting used to this AR visor.
Oh, we're in. Wobbly Pants, thank you so much for subscribing. Did I miss another one before that? I think I got everything. I got Ali Cat's 200 blips there. Thank you so much. And yeah, there we go. Will you or Ben be playing The Last of Us 2? I'm sure well, yeah, one of us will be for sure. I think Ben has got his name down for it, sort of on the list on the company. Like we normally, whenever a big game comes out, one of us takes it, and he's got his name on the official company version. But we'll both be getting it, so I'm sure we'll both be talking about it and covering it in some way. So here we are in the ocean. We've got AR, augmented reality tech, in our helmet. So if we hit R, right click, we can now scan targets. This is a ray of some kind. It's a Chilean devil ray. Here we go. So it says close the scanner, but also anyone any offers for what this is? I think I know. You can tell by the shape of its tail that it's a fish, not a mammal. Whales and dolphins have tails like that. Fish have them like that, as a general rule. Looks big and scary, and it is a shark, but it's okay. It's a whale shark, I think. Biggest shark of them all. It is. I got it.
Done. How many scans before the AI is trained on a creature?
It will vary. There are many factors that affect the confidence level of a match.
So you don't know. Got it. Now point me to the buoy so I can try the hydrophones. I want to make sure all the tech is working before we stream.
Today I learned how to pronounce
Arena, how you feeling?
buoy.
Haven't thrown up today.
Oh, look at the pilot fish underneath.
You gonna be okay with the live stream?
I may let you do most of the talking.
Once you reach the buoy, you can triangulate the sound of any animal.
Clever.
Thank you.
You can scan the little pilot fish underneath. These are sort of parasitic. Well, they're almost symbiotic, I think. They swim along with big creatures like this, either sharks or whales, and they sort of eat the parasites and things. Sharks like this are filter feeders, like basking sharks. They just sort of swim around with their mouth open and let little things go in. Take everything that I say with a pinch of salt. I'm not qualified, but I do like nature shows and stuff, so I know some things. It's a parrotfish. Okay, so we're swimming to the buoy, as they said. The swimming animation in this is great, says Matt. Yeah, it is. It's good. Okay, I already know I have to play this, says the Firewall. Yeah, it is nice, isn't it? I tell you, it reminds me in some ways of Beyond Good and Evil. Just sort of scanning animals like this. And everyone knows how much I love that game. That's obviously with a camera in that game. You take photos of them. But it's the same sort of thing. And a lot of the animals in Beyond Good and Evil, even the ones above ground or in the sky, were actually based on undersea creatures. There were like jellyfish on land, there were big sky whales and rays flying through the sky, so it's very reminiscent of that in some ways.
That's close enough. You can use your dive watch to control the buoy from there.
When does Godzilla
Refresh
pop
me
out?
on the controls.
Move the targeting circle around. Each sound will get louder when you are close to locking in on an animal's location.
So as you can see, it's pointing us towards something, so we guide it.
Yeah.
Look, over there.
Peter Austin Ocean Man.
I wish, Jack Scarab. I'm a little bit thalassophobic, which is that fear of sort of big, deep oceans that could have monsters in. Partly because I played games like
Alright,
this.
if you're okay, I'm going to start the live stream.
Oh,
Let's roll.
we're going live, everyone.
Welcome to the Ocean X live stream. I'm Dr. Mirai Soto, and I'll be your eyes and ears on this expedition. I'm joined today by two colleagues.
Hello, I'm Andre.
Bewit.
Hello, everyone.
Bombadil United, thank you so much for subscribing. Oh wow, look, there's a big whale here. It's going upside down. Let me just scan this. Oh, I've already done it. Okay, what do we think? What kind of whale is this? It's not a blue whale. I think humpback, or is there such thing as a baleen whale? Or am I just thinking of the baleen? Is it just a baleen plate? I don't think there's a species of whale that's a baleen whale, but I think that's a humpback, right?
Looks like we've got our first singer.
It is.
Fantastic. Hopefully on your next dive you can record his song to compare with other humpbacks.
He's
in the
going
area.
upside
Fun
down.
fact, in addition to being an engineering whiz, Andre is quite the musician. Are you still writing music?
Not for years.
Dry spell?
More like raising teenagers.
Oh, look at you all getting excited. Humpback! Exclamation mark. Baleen is a category. Yeah, okay. I thought, yeah. Like sperm whales, I guess, are not baleen whales because they've got teeth. Zero Hun subscribed. Thank you so much. Also, what did I want to say? I've scrolled up in chat so I can see something. Technically, there's no such thing as a fish. They all have such diverse biology they cannot be classified as one thing. Well, how about that, Lucy B? Oh yeah, Trojan fan says, is it the biggest whale or just bigger than most? Humpback whales are not the biggest whales. Blue whales are the biggest whales, and indeed the biggest animals on the planet. And I think they're thought to be the biggest animal that has ever lived. I don't think there's anything, even in the fossil record, that's as big as a blue whale. So we've got more whales. We've got dolphins down here. Parrotfish. Parrots. Angelfish. And what's this? It's like a pike or something. Barracuda. Hello? They've swum away. They've gone. I think I've broken up the school. Oh, there we go. Great Barracuda. Yeah. They've got that sort of grumpy man pointy face. Reminds me of a pike.
Very fitting to see whales as it is hump day. Team to 5 cheeky Ben.
Hump day. So it is. You're right. So, what's my objective right now? Because I got a bit distracted. Ooh. Oh look, we can learn about stuff. Science log. Oh look, we've got all our animals. Oh, it is a bit beyond good and evilish. Oh, will it tell us about them? Can't rotate them, unfortunately. That's the taxonomy, kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, species. I remember biology class. There's actually one bigger mentioned in the Bible, TP. It was called a Leviathan. Yeah, I thought that like historians and Bible studiers don't, there's like not conclusive. People wonder whether they're just talking about a certain kind of whale or whatever. Or, of course, that they might be talking about a mythological creature. That's new. What is this? Look at its mouth. Any offers?
That looks to be a sperm whale.
Oh, she told you.
I think I saw this bull from the sub. I wonder how far he's traveled.
Once we have a reliable ID on him, I'll see if anyone has tracked him before.
Nice.
See, it's got teeth, this fella. And look at all the scratches on his nose. So these guys could eat me if they wanted to, but I don't think it's likely to do that. I think we all recognise the silhouette on that icon down there. Leviathan is the Hebrew name for a whale. Oh, there you go. Kiss his teeth. I don't want to do that. Parrotfish, bottlenose dolphins.
Don't
They're
get
here.
too jealous, folks, just because I'm swimming with dolphins. My grandmother always warned me that although they're cute, they can also be pranksters. And today, also very noisy.
Can your AI parse through all those sounds?
Not using this scanner.
Yeah.
But I do have
That
a new
last
drone
one
designed
looked
to
like a
better
bowl of
isolate the source of the
petunias to
sounds.
me.
Thank you, Dead-Eye Duck, for the bits. I need to scan another dolphin. Soldier fish. I'm learning all sorts here. Is this soldier fish? Soldier boy, tell him. We've scanned those ones. Oh, there's the whale shark again. Oh, here we go.
Done. And maybe next time I can weigh in before on the number that we need to scan.
As I mentioned, the confidence model is complex. You just want to find the whales.
Guilty.
Hey, Mariah, I'm seeing alerts on the South Buoy if you want to pull them down.
Okay, let's see what mysteries this buoy unlocks.
Well, he said boy and she said buoy, so I'm guessing there's no conclusive. So you can hold shift, swim a little faster, which is good. Oh, it's just so chill, isn't it? And knowing that I'm not going to get attacked by a demon. So yeah, as I was trying to say before, I think I got interrupted by the game or an alert or something. Part of the reason I am a little bit wary of the deep ocean and the darkness and the things that can be hiding in the deep dark is because I played a game a little bit like this when I was younger on PS1. Something I might cover on Playback at some point when we do more episodes of that. Called Treasures of the Deep, which was like this. You know, you were underwater. You had little what were they called? You like hold it when you're a diver, and it's essentially a motor that like can pull you along like that, so you don't have to swim all the time. But you've got like a submersible craft like that, and you can like the animals will attack you, and you have to like shoot them and net them and stuff. There's also underwater pirates all over the place, and worst of all, in the very first level, you examine a shipwreck, and when you get to it and you want to get inside the shipwreck to get the treasure, because that's what you're a treasure hunter. You're not in it for the natural, for the ecology like we are here, clearly. You get to the ocean, you get to the sunken shipwreck.
Hi guys, no one am comfortable sharing this with except my TJ fam. I'm trying to get sober and I'm 4 days in, and one of my withdrawal symptoms is insomnia.
Oof.
Good thing is I can watch TJ live, and bits not worthless Aussie dollary dues. Love you guys. All girls.
Like a glove. All the best of luck with that. Good on you. Congratulations for getting as far as you have. All the very best wishes. Hope you're doing okay, buddy. And thank you for the bits. Yeah, you get to the shipwreck in Treasure of the Deep in level 1, and there is a giant eel in it, like the size of the whales. It's huge. I don't think it's meant to be accurate to the real world, because I don't think eels get that big, or maybe they do, but in any case, just the biggest monster eel ever, and you have to kill it, and it sort of growls and screams as you attack it, and it's just the worst.
Yeah.
To settle any confusion, Robert Lady pronounces it boy.
Well, there we go. Thank you, some kind of div. You probably didn't even know how she was going to pronounce it when you put that message in, but now we... Ooh. More whales. Sperm whale family.
What does that sound? Did I break something?
I've deployed acoustic modems to transmit from other sensors.
For those of you who have no idea what he's talking about, he means we use sound to transmit data, so we can have Wi-Fi in the ocean.
Nice.
Impressive. What kind of bandwidth do we get?
Like 1990s dial-up.
So we've got some alert things that are going off.
So which of these whales knows where to find the asteroid?
Oh, that's a bit lost on me, OD Lazarus. I don't know what asteroid is. In fact, it's always dangerous repeating a word on stream that you don't know what it is. Asteroid could be some sort of horrible slur. It's not, I'm
Fun
sure.
alert. Looks like some young dolphins are having a play date.
Ah. Let's scan them. Come back here. I'm wondering, like, how the game stays fresh and diverse as you go, because obviously there's, at the moment, I'm having a great time. But I wonder, like the devs must have been aware that like you can only just swim around and scan animals for so long and just identify them. I'm wondering whether like we might be able to scan them for health issues going forward, things like that. In fact, maybe I'm even saying that because I may have actually heard that in the promotional material, but maybe I didn't. So I don't know. I have a feeling we'll be. Oh, look at them, having a great time. I have a feeling we'll be doing a bit more than just saying, what's that? Let's find out what it is, and scanning it, as the game goes on. But for now, what's that? It's a clown triggerfish. So I think we've got some sperm whales over here. So we'll go see them. Oh, there's sharks down there. White.
Company.
Unbelievable.
White tip reef
That
shark.
sounds too close to be outside the research zone.
One of the waypoints went down. Do you think that's related?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, so we heard a noise. Was that? And they're saying it's not outside the research zone. Maybe people have brought a boat into the area and they shouldn't have done. So hang on, what was I doing? I was going for the whales. Oh, in fact, I made it, didn't I? And they've swum away now. Oh well. Let's go down here, see what this is.
Red light must mean a serious alert.
Yeah, dead battery.
Oh!
Whoa, octopus. I think it went in that cave.
Oh!
I'd like to go in that cave.
See, this is where in real life I'd be out by now. I've a feeling I wouldn't even mind that much swimming with sharks, but going into a cave with an octopus is not my
Let's
idea
be real.
of fun.
There's no way I'm not squeezing through here to follow that octopus.
We'll definitely want to
Swim
practice
crawl.
diver rescue at some point.
Well, maybe.
Mirai, please be careful.
Oh, is it gonna ink in my face? I don't want. Oh man. Yeah, I'm not a big octopus fan. Oh my god. Okay, the devs were wrong. This game is scary. Let me out. I don't like it. Okay, bit much for me. Right, let's scan him.
Hey there. Sorry to spoil your hiding place.
Octopus vulgaris. Yeah, damn right. It's one of the most vulgar creatures. No, it's okay. Look, we respect all the creatures in this game. It was inspired, as I say, by Blue Planet. And David Attenborough loves all animals the same. Oh my god, underwater caves trigger, yeah. It's not nice. So I've scanned these boys, haven't I? Have I just not taken the tag off the... There we go, off the map yet. Oh! Invite dolphins to play! What? Oops.
Hey guys, can I take a turn?
Oh my god, we're playing fetch with the dolphin. Well, my life's complete, and that's it now. I can die happy. I hope I die right now.
Well, you don't see that every day. At least I don't.
Frankly, neither do I.
Lovely. So, let's move over to this alert now. I wonder, out of interest, whether you can turn all the HUD off if you wanted to just swim around and VSync frame rate, screen mode. Just seems like the kind of game that would be lovely just to swim around with all the HUD disabled, take some nice pictures and things. I don't know. There might be a way. There might not, but yeah. So pretty. Triggerfish. There we go. Is the Meg in this? No, tie it off, Danny, please. Don't want to think about that. They're doing a sequel to the Meg, I've heard. Watched that this year. Or no, it must have been end of last year. With the family-in-law, as it were. Had a lovely time.
Biochemical emittance triggered this whole area.
Because of me. Not because of me, but because I configured the sensors to detect stress in the coral population.
Ooh. So,
Okay, let's find out what's causing that stress.
Mirai, please collect biosamples from any of the distressed corals.
Happy to oblige.
For those watching, these sensors help us understand what leads to resiliency in corals so we can help breed it into other species.
yeah, that's a real life thing they're definitely doing. Is trying to essentially selectively breed coral to help them. Because they're having a bad time, corals. Much like probably most of the creatures we've seen so far in this level alone. Getting some samples of distressed coral, and this is about as far along as I got in my test of the game. So it's all new from here. Can't promise that it doesn't get really scary, or
Done.
not.
Mirai, sperm whales. And they must be your part because I have a tag signal that is definitely ours. Pushing the waypoint.
On my way.
Oh my goodness. It's the pod that
I'm
we
hoping
saw.
to reconnect with the sperm whale family, whom I have been tracking for years.
I'm excited to check in on our mother-to-be.
Oh my gosh, there's a mother-to-be. There's a pregnant one. They're over here. Oh, some nice god rays coming in. Has the game specified where this is? Is it a specific place or just generic ocean? I'm sure it'll be based on a certain habitat. They wouldn't just... Well, I see. If you mean, is it a specific place as in these exact reefs and stuff? I don't know. I don't think they've said exactly where it is, but they'll have an idea of what part of the world it's supposed to be.
For these creatures. She's fallen silent.
Right. Let me finish scanning them all. I still don't see our pregnant mother.
Oh no! Where is she? Let's get this one.
Done.
Good. Everything all right?
I am now. Look.
Is she coming?
Our
Oh
mommy
my
whale
God.
has delivered. Everyone say hi to her beautiful 1-ton baby girl.
Is she okay? Right.
Shh. She's nursing. I just wish all of you could be here for 1 second. Amazing.
Wow.
That is the end of our stream. Like, share, comment. Remember, we need you. All of us down here.
Like, share, and subscribe. Like Spike, everyone. Love your mum. Be a good neighbour. Learn from grandmother's experience. These are all things I learned from studying sperm whales. Oh. There was a baby sperm whale, everyone. How about that? Moby Dick was... Oh, we're out of the water. Huh, did not expect this. Was Moby Dick a sperm whale? I think he was. And he was based on a real whale who was called Moby something else. It's in that other film, that film In the Heart of the Ocean, or In the Heart of the Sea, which I'd really like to... I keep meaning to watch that film and I've not seen it yet, but it's kind of inspired by Moby Richards. Yeah, that was it. Oh, we've got a manta drone. Oops. That's nice music, but I will just... That didn't seem to actually affect it. Hang on. Okay, well, no, that's not working, but in any case... No? Hello? Game? I'm a bit worried I'm being drowned out. It's a nice track, but can you guys still hear me, is my question. Because apparently the volume controls don't work. Livestream handbook. I could have used one of these before I started. You're slightly drowned out, TP. When master volume doesn't work, you know you're in trouble. Or maybe just speak up for the next... It's getting louder. Yeah, oops, I keep pressing the wrong button. Oh, look, there we go. That's what I wanted. 3D models. Oh, wow, there's all sorts. Keep pressing the wrong button there. There we go. There we go.
Thanks for checking in.
Hey, Andre.
Oh, he's really quiet now.
How are you feeling?
A bit tired, but I can't wait to get back out. Can you believe we found the family on the first dive? And they have a new baby girl.
I know. Well done. Feeling settled in the sun. Is everything tested out?
Tunes. The tunes are so loud.
Fabulous. The overhead speakers sound great. Glad I brought my tunes.
This solo sub-test makes me nervous. We're definitely fitting it out for 2 pilots next time.
Didn't you help design it?
Yes, but now you're driving it.
I am much more careful with subs than I am with cars.
Let's hope so.
Hey, let's hope so.
I have something I know you'll want to see. It's what the live stream saw of A12 and her baby. I didn't think you expected her to deliver so soon, though.
I thought she had more time given her weight, but it was hard to know for sure.
I know it's really quiet now, guys. I'm sorry. I don't think I can get into the menu right now. But the subs are there. Subtitles.
Maybe they were diving.
And I'll try turning it up in a minute.
Hey, I was thinking we should name the baby whale Andrea. She has your kind eyes.
And my bald head. No, I'm putting her in the sim as A17.
Ugh, you're so sentimental. Hey, where's Arena?
Probably in the head throwing up.
I'm guessing that Irina's pregnant, and she's not... I don't know why they're talking about her throwing up all the time.
Seriously? No, seriously, what's she working on?
She's reading a brief about that deep-sea mining impact study.
Okay, I definitely don't have time to get into that with you. I gotta call my sister.
No problem. Send Ren my best.
I will.
Hello?
Hey girl.
Oh, I should have turned it up then, shouldn't I?
I am. I'm calling from the sub. That's crazy.
Did you show Nana my live stream?
Hey, did you show Nana my live stream tonight? School's great, thanks for asking. You asked me not to ask. Much appreciated. Hey, check this out. No way. Is that a baby whale? Mm-hmm. And her very, very proud mother. She delivered early. That's some view. You're really living the dream. Thanks. Miss you, though. How's Nana? Okay, not a big deal, but I am taking Nana to get tested for a clinical trial. Some new dementia drug. Well, thank you for stepping up to help Nana.
It's getting even quieter.
You would tell me if it was, right? Yeah. You sound down. Is it just Nana? I don't know. It's been hard since Dad died. I know. You want to stay on for a while? We can watch the baby whale together. No, I should go. Say hi to the whales for me.
Right. Let's exit the helm. Let's have another go at that volume control. What if I just put the master down to 0? It doesn't do anything. It's not working. Okay, we'll put the dialogue up. Put the music down anyway, even though it's not working. Okay, it says we're dive ready. How do I dive? I'm wondering maybe because that track had already started that it can't control the volume options for some reason once the track has already begun. But we'll wait for the next one. See whether it's deafeningly loud again. It's starting. Could be ambient. Could be. Yeah, maybe the ambient volume. We've done that. We've done those two. Next dive brief.
Hello, Mariah. Thanks for checking in.
Hey, Andre.
Nice dive. How are you feeling?
A bit tired, but I can't. Can you believe we found the and they have a
I know. Feeling settled.
Yeah, okay, we've
Tess?
we've done this.
Well, not if you.
snob.
No. It's. I didn't.
That seems louder though, actually, which is good.
Just
Slightly
know you
louder.
also wondering.
I'll find. Hey.
And my. No, I'm
Ugh,
probably in the head throwing.
she threw.
I just.
Even if she.
Oops.
I never question.
Besides.
She's
Okay.
no problem. Send.
I will.
Okay. So R, step away from the helm. Oh, I go to my suit, right? There we go. Jeez.
Day 2. Back to the atoll at sunset. The hydrophone feeds are alive with the sounds of whales. I'm gonna find me some singers.
Whip, Bombadil
Excited to
United
test
just
Andre's
subscribed.
new
Thank you so
drone.
much.
Kinda like the Swiss Army knife of stealth drones.
Extended your
I'd
subscription.
love to spend the whole dive hanging out with baby Andrea, but miles to swim before I sleep. Ready to dive.
Okay.
I'm in and okay.
Looking good, Mariah. The Manta drone is ready for its first zoom scan.
Now I get to see why you talk about it so much.
Only the best science for you. Buoy ahead. Bet we'll find some whale vocalizations.
Well, I'm not taking that bet. You always find whales. You'd find them in your bathtub.
Okay. We can adjust the volume a bit more now. So, ambient, master, music down, dialogue high, sound effects up. No, they're alright actually.
What kind of bathroom do you think I have?
Good. The guy's voice sounds familiar, says Edu. Yeah, I think he does as well, actually. He's got some humpbacks over there.
This is a lot of whales.
It's staggering the number migrating through this area.
Hey, don't jinx it.
Loads of whales. 100 meters, 43 meters, 150. Okay, we'll go this way first. It's getting a bit dark now. It's getting a bit like, look down there. That's probably the spookiest thing I could ever see. Swimming. Oh my god, that is just... You can just imagine a giant pair of teeth. Just the size of like a house coming up out of there really fast at you. My imagination's far too active whenever I'm swimming, and I don't like
It's
it.
our sperm whale family again.
Oh. So. So F. Oh. So now the ray.
The drone will match speed with the creature, so you can concentrate on steering it around to find the places you need to focus.
Oh. Okay. Oh, we're gonna check its tail out.
All right, baby. We won't forget you now.
It's already a bit scuffed up, isn't it?
Andre, can the zoom scan tell how old the baby is?
Not with any certainty. Why?
Just wondering if she's old enough to hunt by herself.
Think about sperm whales. I think it's sperm whales. It might be blue
I
whales.
wondered. She still seems pretty young to go that deep.
Will she be okay alone while her mother dives?
She should follow the pod. her aunties will babysit while the mother hunts.
Wish I had them when my daughter was born.
Takes a pod.
This level just feels a lot scarier, but...
Mirai, why is the baby girl so important to your study?
I'm hoping to follow the baby for years to learn from her as she learns from her family. And hopefully to watch her eventually become a mother herself.
Okay. Yeah, sperm whales, or possibly blue whales, I can't remember which, maybe it's both, have injuries, sometimes found with injuries that are thought to be inflicted by giant squid. Giant squid was once thought to be a mythological creature until fairly recently. And now we know pretty much that they do exist. There's footage of them and stuff. But yeah, like...
Here we are.
One of the
whale
only...
we're designating Humpback M1. Oh, so catchy.
One of the only bits of physical evidence you tend to see of giant squid is the fact that they injure or leave sort of scars and sucker marks and stuff on whales, which is kind of crazy and a bit freaky, really. Ooh, okay. He's singing. I think I've got another thing to scan somewhere. His tail? Is that where his tracker
How
is?
will you know it's M1 when you see it again?
Each humpback's fluke is unique.
Oh.
So M1 it is.
Andre's software is helping me understand the structure of their songs so we can try singing back.
More like playing back. I'll synthesize a song that mirrors one from another region to see how these whales react.
See if they've got
Because
accents.
Andre doesn't like my singing.
It's more the songs you sing, actually.
It's more how loud you play the music in your submarine. That's the real problem. Just deafeningly so. The colossal squid is more scary. Instead of suckers, their tentacles have thousands of hooks. Oh, lovely. Okay. This girl's fitness is out of this world. She should be in the Olympics or something. She probably should be, shouldn't she? Ooh. Does this game purport to be scientifically accurate? Says Young Joe Mighty. I think they've put a lot of work and research into the game. I don't know what their own claims about themselves are, but from what I've seen of the way the game was developed and researched, I think that they would like to believe that they are fairly scientifically accurate to some extent or other. I mean, from a technical standpoint, in terms of turning real-world stuff into a game, maybe they've not perfectly mimicked some of the movements and behaviours, but only in the same way that it's difficult to mimic the movement and behaviours of human beings in games, So you can't blame them for that. Oh, is this one sleeping? It's all vertical, look.
Approaching Humpback M2. Looks like he's on a date.
Ooh.
How can you tell?
It's like they're dancing to his song.
Okay.
What do you think, Andre? Do you think he can make it as a solo artist?
Not without more original material.
What?
Males from the same region sing nearly identical songs with just enough variation to stand out.
Yeah, just like most pop singers.
Such a snob.
We're learning stuff here today, everybody. I did not know that. Now I do. I definitely feel like there's a monster out there, though. You know that bit in the latest Godzilla film, King of Monsters, where they were watching him like swim along in the distance, coming towards them. It was like halfway through the film, and he was like flashing. His back was like flashing, and then there's a massive jump scare. Oh my god, that jump scare got me worse than like most horror jump scares of the last 10 years. He's like, it's completely pitch black ocean, which didn't help. That just immediately had me on edge. It's like, I'm trying to even just find. It's like this, you know? It looked like that. And then occasionally there'll be this flash down Godzilla's spine. And you'd see him. And he was getting closer and closer every time it flashed. And then, oh, there was so much tension as well. And then eventually it was, BAM! You know? God, it really got me. That jump scare got me terribly because I saw it in 4DX, says Mr. Black. Yeah, this was at the cinema where I saw it. It probably won't get me as badly watching on just on a screen at home, but God. Bewhip, whale fact. Bewhip, says YesEQ. Whales are mammals. They evolved from a land animal, and their closest cousins are hippos. That's absolutely right. If you watch Walking with Beasts, which was a spin-off series after Walking with Dinosaurs, which you may be aware of.
Let's hope the Whale-a-Palooza continues. Wonder if they charge admission.
Don't worry. Whatever it is, you can take it from my budget.
Someone's feeling better today.
You can... they have this creature. I'm trying to remember what it was called now. I can think of other animals that were in that episode, but not the name of that thing. But it looked a bit like a crocodile. But its body... When it swims, they actually have it swimming past a crocodile in that episode, and the crocodile's tail is going like that as it goes along. And then this creature, despite the fact that it looks a lot like a crocodile, it's got a sort of pointy triangular jaw. Its body is moving up and down like that, like its back legs are going up and down, and you can see that like from the way it moves that it's very closely related to the whale. And eventually, its feet over time and its tail, by evolution, joined together and became that. It was a cool episode. But yeah, whales are indeed mammals. That's why the baby was nursing from its mother.
Well, I guess it worked. I've got some nasty noise.
The same damn sound we heard yesterday.
Well, I'll check it out between the whales.
Unknown sound. Yeah, definitely swim towards unknown sound when you're in the dark ocean like this. That's what I would be doing. For sure. No question. Bye, Edu. See you later. Thanks for dropping by. See you on Thursday. So I'm guessing this is going to be some sort of ecological remark. And rightly so, about noise pollution and stuff in oceans. I bet it's going to be like a turbine or a boat or something.
Are you sure this is where you track that noise?
Oh! Oh my god, I'm actually really... Oh!
I don't know, Andre.
Oh my god, that actually made me feel a bit unwell. Oh my god, I don't think a game has ever... That really, like... That tapped into, like, a very deep personal phobia just there. That probably scared me more than any horror game has scared me in like recent years. Just that loud noise. The underwater expert doesn't know what the noise is, and we were just over a precipice of dark water. That was horrendous. And I don't really want to resume now, but
That sound is loud, but it seems pretty deep. Can't see how it could be coming from a ship.
I just feel like it's going to come from underneath me and
It also
get me.
keeps starting and stopping. I'll figure out another way to investigate it.
Oh, I feel so exposed. I just want to get over some rock. Oh, God, that felt really bad. Oh, I mean, congrats to the devs, but you know, I'm not having a go. But Jesus. Oh. Hang on, I was going to say, there was something in the chat I just saw. I was going to say. Oh yeah, here it is. Bewhip. Whale fact. Whale poop feeds phytoplankton, who consume about 40% of the Earth's CO2 and emit around 50% of the world's oxygen. So there you go. Save the whales. Save the phytoplankton. Save the world. Easy. Good. Trojans fan, please pay attention to our mods. Just trying to keep it a nice place around here. It's like in Subnautica when you run into a Leviathan for the first time. Don't even go there. Absolutely not. Oh no, litter.
Looks like another area sensor.
Okay, Mirai. Can you use the micro tags to mark the starfish for collection?
Are you testing your collector drone?
It's not a test. Irina needs us to collect a few for study.
They are incredibly resilient. They can regenerate themselves from just a subset of their body.
That's true.
They're also invasive. Must have hitched a ride in the ballast of a ship.
Oh. So
Irina, how
be
many
here.
of these do you need? I'm missing the whales.
Just a few.
Just a few. Yeah, if you chop a... Not that you should, but if you chop a limb off a starfish, it will grow it back, I believe. Oh, look at this. Rubbish. Oh, who's... It's happy birthday. Rightly so, though, that they should depict this. The ocean isn't all beautiful whales and horrendous dark chasms. It's also piles of plastic. Sad. Look at that. Good. So, tag sea stars for removal. Looking for should it tell me? Should it tell me where the other sea stars are, or do I just go down and do it again? No, I don't. I guess I've got to just look for more clumps of sea stars somewhere else. Oh, here we go, on the wall. I see. I was looking for a circle like that, but I just couldn't see it. There we go. Lord Brotovich is still missing the Ocean Man MIDI. Okay, hang on. When it's 420, instead of doing 420, I'll do a fake raid alert so we can have Ocean Man. So at 420, it will be the... someone come up with a good pun relating to the ocean or whales that sounds a bit like sex number, but isn't. We'll have Ocean Man for 420 today. Any more sea stars? Looking for one more clump. Oh, there we go. Yeah, sea stars is the proper word for starfish. Or a more accurate word,
Okay,
anyway.
micro tags deployed.
The WEX
Thanks,
number.
Mirai.
I'll
That's
do,
great.
yeah. Found out just before the stream that this Sunday is UK Father's Day. Emergency Moonpig order has been made, says Boring Loner. Yeah. Get on it, everyone. Okay, so I'm going to swim to the... Boy! The seaweed number. Some starfish can have a birth defect where they only have 4 legs. They end up as squares. It's rather odd. Oh, bless them. Bless them. They end up as squares and not crosses. Would they not end up just like that? Maybe not. Maybe they end up as squares. What do I know? Oh, I hope there's not going to be another scary noise. Dolphins. Bottlenose.
Andre, what was that other nasty noise? It was definitely digital.
Low power alarm. You need to pick up a sensor for servicing.
It never occurred to you that a nice ringtone would be far less annoying?
Boo whip, boo whip. It's also Father's Day in the US this Sunday. Oh, is that right? I think we have different Mother's Days, UK and US. Because it's always a bit disturbing when you see loads of Mother's Day ads on the internet and you're like, oh god, what? No! And then it turns out, oh no, it's for the Americans. It's different.
Mirai, please, get closer.
You weren't this excited about the dolphins before.
They're rubbing against the coral. Kind of a wellness visit.
I've heard about that. Yeah. They have a little scratch against coral, I
I
believe.
have colleagues that are studying the antimicrobial properties of these coral.
Swab coral for biosample. Okay. Ooh, there we go. Have a good scratch. Oh, and just shove me out the way. Don't worry about it. So, we're going to get some samples of... I'm guessing sort of... Oh, hello. Oh, excuse me. I don't know if we're actually getting a sample of the coral or if we're getting little swabs of dolphin scratchings, which are not like pork scratchings where you eat them. No one would ever order dolphin scratchings, and neither should they. So while I was finishing, I guess you mean fishing. While I was fishing about Andre's voice actor, I found that the person who voices the main character co-wrote Marvel's Ant-Man. Well, that's a very good fact, board stiff. Bewhip. Dolphins kill jellyfish and penguins for fun. It's rather upsetting. Well, that's true, Riot Code. You know, dolphins do some...
Hey, Andre, those reef sharks like your ringtone.
Oh, they do. Dolphins do some stuff that's, you know, it's not great. They tried to have intercourse with members of different species, which isn't that good. I think they've tried to do it with humans in the past, as well as seals, sharks. Scanning my reef sharks. I certainly wouldn't mind cage diving with sharks at all. I know some people would hate it. My brother would hate it. He hates sharks. Don't know if I'd like to free dive with sharks necessarily. Even though I know that you would almost certainly be okay. Or certainly a lot of species anyway. But yeah. Cage diving I think I definitely could do.
Will I be able to get the data off that sensor while I'm picking it up?
No. It goes to sleep when the power is low to preserve the data.
Here we go. Ooh. Oh no. Oh!
Whoa! Did you see that?
Shame that wasn't on the live stream.
Have you seen one do that before?
Never.
I'm picking up a tag from the sperm whale pod, pushing the waypoint now.
On my way.
It covered itself in shells and stuff. I'm aware that they do that there. I think in certain parts of the country where there are coconuts overhanging the sea.
Sorry, sharks. Mirai is off the menu.
Occasionally a coconut will drop into the ocean, and I think clever octopuses will grab two halves of a cracked coconut and they will like sit inside it. They'll go into a ball and put the shells around themselves as a protective thing. I think that's right. To anyone about to correct me and say it's octopi, I believe you'll find that it actually isn't. I think octopus is based on Greek rather than Latin.
The baby's
and
back with the rest of the pod.
What's it doing?
Or is it the other way
Nuzzling.
around?
Probably calling for its mama.
Is it Greek? Yeah. Amy knows. She's done a classics degree. So because it's Greek, you don't use a Latin pluralization where us
Are you
becomes
calling
I.
for your mother?
Octopuses or octopodi. You can just say octopuses, but yeah. Sperm whale juvenile. Oh, hello. Oh, I don't think that was supposed to happen. Oh, stop it. So it's having a little click, the baby.
You've got to be kidding me.
Yeah, I hear it!
Oh no. Oh, they don't like it. I don't like it either. But I'm fairly sure
There
at
they
least
go.
it's a
There's
mechanical.
shot.
It's from a mechanical source. It's not going to
Can you
turn
send
out to
this
be
up
a.
to pick me up? I'm done for now.
It's not going to be a monster. The Greek plural of octopus is Octopodia. There you go. It's Godzilla, clearly. Oh, I hope not. I figured that if you could introduce whale songs into popular culture, you could maybe get a movement going to save the whales. Oh yeah, you should. That should be good. Right, let's see how loud the music gets. Oh, P view. These are all the levels, it looks like. Or maybe not. No, it's just bits of info. Okay, it's not so loud now, apparently. So I guess the sub is going to be slowly populated with stuff that we've done. Oh, I best hurry up actually and get out of this area. If we're going to do Ocean Man, I need to make sure there's no music playing at the time. Jack says he smells the copyright police. I don't know. It might be made just for this game.
Hey, it's Ren.
Maybe not.
Leave a message at the beep. Is there actually a beep? Hey, Ren. Why's your phone off? You said this was a good time to call. Ignore that. Someone was messing with my whales today. I was just hoping I could vent to you a little.
There's just a long pause while I decide what to say, just on this voicemail. I want to know how Nana is.
Let me know if there's any update about Nana. Ooh, and we had a whale-a-palooza today. Anyway, give me a call when you can. The whales say hi back.
Hey, Mirai. How are you?
Doing all right. How are you feeling?
So is she
Any
seasick or is she...
Bit. I might finally be getting my
Right, I thought she was either
Next step,
seasick or
diving.
pregnant.
One step at a time,
It's
Mirai.
4:20 time
Okay,
once again,
but I
my
promise you,
dudes.
it'll change your life.
And this blazing
Is
is
Andre with
brought to
you?
you by
No,
today's
just me.
sponsor, Water.
Andre's
Whenever you
analyzing
need to
some
feel
sound files.
clean,
in the other
need a
lab.
drink, or pull off a prank
I
on
think I
your
may have
friends
upset
during
you.
the summer, you can do that. With Water, whether you use tap water or go to the shop to buy some capitalism water. Water has multiple uses for your everyday life. Water is also really good when you smoke that stuff, if you know what I mean. To find out more, visit Water.co. UK. Water. It exists.
Thank you, Jack.
Yeah.
Happy 420 BBBB blaze it, my dudes. Moggy dab. I heard we are having a relaxing time under the ocean today, so here are some ocean-related jokes. Where does seaweed look for a job? In the kelp wanted section. Ha ha ha. What is a blue whale's favorite James Bond film? License to Krill. He he he.
Very good.
Why don't clams give to charity?
Because they're shellfish.
Ho ho ho. Which fish can perform operations? A sturgeon.
Sturgeon.
Hoo. What do sea monsters eat? Fish and ships. Go and ask. Ha ho hoo. Moggy fish.
Go and ask. Lord Brotovich and Jack Bradshaw, thank you for your 100 bits. I'm always very thrown by Jacks. They've confused me. But the jokes, as always, Lord Brotovich, wonderful stuff. Good. So it's 4:20. I deliberately didn't do this. Oh, there it was. I didn't do that because instead we're going to do this. I can't be bothered to just start playing the file, so I'm going to do a fake raid. We're not being raided, but it's the easiest way to get the music to play. So here we go.
Ocean Man, take me by the hand, lead me to the land.
understand. Ocean Man, the voyage to the corner of the globe is a real trip.
I realised the backing music was playing.
It's 4:22. Blaze it again, my dudes. Under the sea, darling, it's better down where it's wetter. Take it from me, up on the shore they work all day out in there. Sun, they slave away while we devote time full time to floating under the sea.
While we devote time. Thank you, Barlam, for those bits. I'll give us one more Ocean Man, given that the backing music was playing and probably clashing horribly.
Hi TP and everyone, team to 5 Peter wave him sir, late to the stream, loudly crying.
Stacy EC, thank you so much. I've just realised that. Stacy, oh no, I thought it was an ACDC. ACD, no, but then you would put DC, so it's not a pun, but it sounds like it. Let's have one more Ocean Man. It's 4:20, my dudes.
Ocean Man, take me by the hand, lead me to the land. That you understand. Ocean Man, the voyage to the corner of the globe is a real trip.
Master Doctor wants to know why the party size...
Blue whales.
Oh, very good. Master Doctor wants to know why the party size wasn't 420 people. We don't get to put in what the size of the party is when we do a test raid. It just does it. It auto-generates. So there we go. So, N. Barlam, Stacy EC, Deadeye Duck, thank you for your 100 blips each. Thank you. Cecil Prumps has arrived just in time for Ocean Man and some chilled ocean gameplay, if we go back to it. In fact, I'll just turn that back on for later when I come back here and forget that I've turned it off, that backing music. So we go to this. So are these two, have they fallen out with each other?
Ocean Man, take me by the hand, lead me to the land that you understand. Ocean Man, the voyage to the corner of the globe is a real trip. Ocean Man, the crust of a tan man imbibed by their sand, soaking up the thirst of the land.
Right, Code, thank you for 100 bits. Hey, all too many for my lazy fingers to tag, but I've seen you all, and hello, says Cecil Prumps. Hello, Cecil Prumps. Hope work was okay. So, this lady, I think she's not getting on well with Andre. I think that was implied in their previous call. And I've forgotten what the question was that came before these two potential remarks, but I'll say it again.
The two of you do seem to be on opposing wavelengths fairly often.
I quite enjoy our debate, except when it affects our work.
It wasn't a debate, it was an argument.
Oh.
Andre, I didn't realize you were on. What did you find?
This is video and audio from your last dive. And this is an analysis of the sound that spooked the family. And this sound is from the Canadian marine acoustic scientist. I think the findings are pretty clear.
Yeah, they're the same. What is it?
The signatures sound the same to me.
He gave me the same test.
Andre, who is messing with my whales?
Deep sea miners.
Here? In the research zone? It's off limits to commercial activity.
And when has that ever mattered before?
We don't know that they're in the research zone. They may be just outside it. We knew they were doing an impact study nearby.
What are they after? That might give us a clue.
They're looking for rare minerals to make solar panels.
Could the sound cause trauma to the whales?
The acoustic specialist said it might push them to quieter hunting grounds, but was unlikely to cause acoustic trauma.
So what's the move?
We should use our mapping drone to investigate their activity.
And this is where our debate turns into an argument. We need that drone to map the deep sea vents before Mirai dives there. The biochemistry of these vents is the perfect cocktail for creating new life forms.
If there is illegal activity there, we have to stop it. Otherwise, there will be no life forms.
Why spend our short time here policing rather than researching? Let's be scientists.
Mirai, your dive, your call.
Oh no. So we can either investigate the miners and stop them potentially be doing illegal stuff and upsetting our whales, or we could look at the vents, which are potentially very, very interesting to the scientific community, because that is probably where life originated on Earth, around hot vents in the water. I don't know. I feel like we can kind of deal with the miners anytime. And also, I don't really want to go near the scary noise. So, even though I now know that it's not a monster.
They better not mess with my whales again.
Oh. Yeah, we just report the sound. That's what we should do, you know? Cool. So, oh, have we got a voicemail? Did we miss Ren?
Hey, Mirai. Sorry I missed you. Misplaced my phone. Whale-a-palooza? Is that a real thing? Tell whomever annoyed you I'm coming for them. Hey, nobody messes with our whales. Does your submarine have sonar? Maybe you can find the bad guys with that. No word on Nana's thing yet. Miss you.
She seems happier. Cool.
Day 5. Open ocean, east of the atoll. I'm ready to play back a coda sound to Andrea to see her response. I'm definitely worried that the family has gotten smaller. Not sure if they were just spooked by that sound or if something else is going on.
Maybe there's a monster.
Staying hopeful. Ready to dive.
Cecil Prumps, you won't have seen this yet. Welcome to the game. That was just us wandering around essentially the hub area.
I'm in and okay.
But this is it.
I always feel like I'm swimming in place in the open ocean.
Oh, look at that's horrible. That is just... Oh, hello.
Think the Explorer drones will flag me as biodiverse?
You're not what they're looking for.
That's what everyone says.
Explorer drones. What have we got here? Some... Hold still. Oh, what was it? I just missed it. These, maybe? Remora? Or... Oops. I don't know. Actually, I can just scan it again, can't I? Oh, spotted Sardinella. Okay. Oh! Oh, this is a... What are these called? Sunfish? Or sailfish or something like that? Or maybe nothing like that at all. Sunfish, yes. I was right the first time. Really weird looking things. Mola. There aren't... That's a good trivia category, that. The creatures whose Latin names, genus and species, are the same word. I believe magpies are... Oh, no. Yes, no. I was going to say I think magpies are pica. And a certain kind of gorilla is just gorilla. In fact, I think there's a subspecies of that species of gorilla called gorilla, which is just... It's a bit silly, but true. Hammerhead sharks. Puffins are puffiness, says not like Chris Hardwick. Magpies pica, yes. Any others? Any other offers? Is the grey wolf... Oh, is there a rat called Rattus? Or maybe I'm thinking Beyond Good and Evil now. I think there's an animal in Beyond Good and Evil called Rattus. Eurasian wren is Troglodytes. Oh. Grizzly bear is Ursus. Oh, Ursus.
Approaching the buoy.
Hello. This guy's having a real good time. Yeah, black rats are Rattus. There we go. Can you surface? That's a good question, Mr. Easender. I'm guessing not. I'll check in a moment. That's a weird noise. I'm going to say that's a new kind of...
That song sounds familiar.
Oh, it is Humpback, that. Okay. was going to say it was a new kind of whale we've not seen. That's an unknown creature. Oh no. Scary.
Hey, a newcomer.
Orcas.
Now to get there before the noise from Andre's miner friends scares them all away.
Can we surface?
You want to raise my blood pressure?
No, I can't swim any higher than this. It won't let me go. In fact, it just makes me swim on the spot instead. So, I might... Oh! Look at them. The orcas. Shamu. You guys seen Blackfish? Jeez. So, it's a pretty rough watch, but... Wow, look at the marking on that guy's back. That's... Do they all have that? That doesn't look right, but they...
I was not expecting to find orcas here.
They don't look like killers.
Top of the food chain, just like us. Minus the urge to destroy ourselves.
Orcas are never known to... I don't think orcas have ever been known to attack humans in the wild. I don't think there's any recorded cases, apart from potentially the odd bit of misidentification. But certainly when they're aware that there's a human, they will not attack it. However, the ones in SeaWorld do, because they're flipping sad, and let them out. What are you doing? I recommend watching Blackfish. It's not nice. And I'm sure as well, like all documentaries like that are highly sort of investigative journalism sort of thing, some of it might even be exaggerated. I'm not saying that the people who make Blackfish are completely faultless in their documentary skills. What on earth is this? Oh, it's just a sunfish on its side. So I'm not saying it's a perfectly accurate representation of what really goes on there, but a lot of it, you know, the facts just are there, you know. The humans get attacked at SeaWorld, and in the wild, there are little to no recorded cases of orcas attacking humans at all. Like, you know, something is wrong there. They have that floppy dorsal fin that means they're sad, unhealthy. This is probably a dumb question. Are orcas and killer whales different species, or are they two names for the same species? They are the same, Fed the Shed. It's not a dumb question. It's, in a way, it's kind of weird that, you know, how can we
Andre, are you
have two names for them like that?
Is that a leatherback turtle?
Leatherback turtle.
I didn't think there were any left here.
What happened?
Egg poaching, and the nesting beaches got too warm.
That's sad. They're not whales though, they're dolphins, says Master Dactyl. That's right. Well, I guess that's why maybe killer whales was a much more...
Biosample acquired.
Do you think your turtles are making a comeback?
Well, I wish I could be optimistic. It's just as likely our turtle is taking the long route home to somewhere else.
Yeah, maybe the term killer whale came from a very non-scientific source, and then the scientists were like, no, don't call them killer whales, call them something else. Call them orcas, maybe, you know. Because they're not whales, and they're only as killer as, you know, lots of other animals in the ocean, in that they kill seals and stuff in a very clever way.
Okay, group survey. New or a repeat?
I wonder if the models are actually different. You have to do it off his tail, don't you? Is it M1? I don't know. They might even just use literally the same model, so I don't know. I'm going to say it's M1 though, because that's one we know. So let's head to his tail. Do a scan.
New whale! We'll
New whale.
designate this one M4, because why mess with a good thing?
Orcas are complete dicks and play with their prey. Well, they do. That's true. They throw them around. It's not that nice, but also they're really clever. They're very clever hunters. They do things like if a seal that they're hunting goes onto an ice float and is like waiting on there saying, I'm not getting in the water, stop chasing me, they'll all swim in formation towards the ice, which creates a wave, and that makes the wave topple the ice. which is very clever. You know, whichever way you look at it.
So glad to hear you. Those noisy neighbors silenced enough of your friends.
The sounds don't sound like the prior songs.
These are more social sounds.
Straight Edge 47 says, I think killer whales are called that because of a mistranslation. They are killers of whales. Oh. Didn't know that. I've not heard that before. Oh, we've got a BWIP fact from Yessie again. Orcas will adopt abandoned babies into their pods. So if an L-pod baby was abandoned due to parental death or being unable to catch up, among other things, a J-pod or S-pod orca mother may adopt them. That's sweet. Empathy. Pow. So we've got some dolphins. Yeah, Fowl says, what's L, J, and S about in those pods? It's a good question. I was thrown by that. Or maybe you just pick some random letters to say they're different families, but yeah. They're big fans of JLS, yeah. Orcas are evil, and humpback whales will protect other animals from them, says Lucy B. We've got really splitting the crowd on whether orcas are good or not. I don't think they're evil. I don't think any animals are evil. Like, for example, those of you who are very up to date and watch all our content, listen to all our content across everything we do, might be aware that I rescued a baby. Well, sorry, not just me. My family rescued a young fledgling, we think starling, from a pair of magpies who were attacking it. They were trying to, they were tugging it two ways, I guess trying to just kill it really and take it to their nest. And a lot of people in my family have now decided magpies are the worst thing ever. Well, a lot of people already thought that, to be honest, but they've doubled down on the fact that they think magpies are just the worst. And I always knew that magpies are they're very clever, but also do horrible things like kill other baby birds, and they attack lambs and stuff. Newborn lambs are peck them in the eyes and on their tongues and things, which is, it's not nice. But at the same time, I just think
tracking them?
I'm still waiting to see if there's a match.
Same time, I think, look, they're just living their life. That's just what nature's taught them to do. They didn't decide, hey, I'm going to be a really evil magpie. I'm going to be, it's not in our nature to attack lambs, but I've decided I'm going to attack lambs in my lifetime. It's just in their nature.
To you too.
So I don't really hold anything against anything, even though I do admit that some things have behaviours that we consider horrible. Like wasps that put parasites in stuff. I think they even put it in human beings as well. It's not nice. It's grim, but it's just the way of things. Who are we? Who are we as human beings to decide that no, actually, it's up to us. It's up to our moral compass.
Feels like my birthday, and that buoy is my present. Hope it's better than my last birthday.
Dare I ask?
My sister got me jeans that were mine for about a week before they wandered off, never to be seen again. A mystery, I tell you.
Archers Be Crazed says, TP, are you going to be watching the Premier League return tonight? Absolutely not. I have no interest, I'm afraid. Hope you enjoy it, Archers. But I have less than zero interest. So we got some dolphins or orcas or something. I guess orcas are dolphins, but yeah. And there, bottlenose dolphins. Oh yeah, it does tell you when you first scan them, but then when you hover it, I feel like it should tell you again when you hover back over it, because as soon as you move your mouse away, so like here for example.
Did you not charge any of these batteries sharp, before you put the sensor in?
But then when I go...
It's not a battery alarm, it's the drone.
Pro Football Man Peter Austin says, Lord Brotovich. That's me. I don't know who is playing. I don't even know who's in the Premier League. I could name a couple of teams who have just been in the Premier League for about 10 years. But...
Celebrating getting my job back by sharing a little bit of love.
Stetson.
Thank you guys for helping me through difficult times. I love this channel and the community. You are all.
You're right.
Wonderful.
Definitely not a dead...
Stetson, Thank you so much. Very generous donation there. Nice to have you back. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Congratulations on getting your job back. I guess you mean you were on maybe on furlough or something. Wonderful. Emo Punk says, "Hey Peter, would you recommend this game?" I'm really enjoying it right now. I'm not sure how much it is, but it's available on Steam, on Xbox One, on PS4. It's out now. I can find out right now how much it is. Steam Beyond. Somewhere. So UK, it's £15. So you know, it depends what you're into. But for me, I think it's, you know, that's obviously half the price or better than a lot of games right now. You know, sort of AAA titles. It's not a AAA game. I wouldn't pay AAA price for this at the moment, because from what I can see, there's only so much content in it. There's only so much runtime. But the gameplay's fun, and I'm learning a lot about the animals and stuff in the game. I've definitely learned stuff. I'm having a chill time. I got momentarily absolutely terrified, more than any game has scared me in a long time, when I was over that dark bit and there was a noise. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. Website says $20. Okay, that's good. Farwall says, "Just bought it on Steam. It's about £15. Wonderful. I'm glad that you've decided to buy it. All animals are good except mosquitoes they can get in the bin," says More Cats. Mosquitoes kill more human beings than any animal in the entire world. And that's because of malaria and other disease as well. I'm sure they can probably, a bite can get infected anyway, just with germs in general. But yeah, it's malaria mostly. How about that? Mosquitoes, the biggest killer in the animal kingdom of humans. Good. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the Premier League tonight, if that's what you like. Archers Becray is an Arsenal fan. Enjoy. Yeah, just not my scene. But in the same way that people who like the Premier League probably aren't interested in, you know, Spyro the Dragon or whatever. Some of them. Bewhip, sad orca fact, says YesEQ00. Plug your ears, Amy. Lolita, aka Tokiate, has been alone since 1980 in the Miami Seaquarium, and her tank is way too small. There are many petitions to release her back into a sea pen, much like they did to Keiko, the whale from Free Willy. I might be saying that wrong. Keiko or Kaiko did die young, but he did live longer than he would have if he'd stayed in captivity. Lolita is also one of the oldest whales in captivity, along with Corky, the orchid. Corky and orchid. Sad whale fact there, Yessie, but very important whale fact. You know, it's not all about how they're lovely, beautiful creatures swimming around in the ocean, because unfortunately they're not all swimming around in the ocean, and the ones that aren't need a bit of help. You're right, by the way, you can like both football and Spyro. They're not mutually exclusive, says Deadeye Duck. And you're absolutely right. Skunks can get in the bin as well. West Nile virus, says Candle Moth. I guess that's another disease that you can get from
battery.
Mosquito bites.
Unless we're using whale sharks as batteries now.
Oh, it's stuck
There's
on a whale
already a
shark.
tag on it.
Then scan the tag.
Sure, like that was obvious.
Tag trace.
I'm leaving another tag. Much better than a dead battery.
So has it got a dead battery stuck to it? Is that it? I think that's it. Good, so we'll go to these dolphins. Oh, my chat's not scrolling, my bad. There we go. Does Spyro ever play soccer? I know he does ice hockey. Yeah, he's not played soccer in any of the original trilogy games, as far as I'm aware. He did a bit of racing in Crash.
Dolphins. Always showing off.
Oops.
Hey, Andre, can you make your manta drone do synchronized swimming?
Ooh,
Guess we'll see.
Flashy. Pilot fish. So many fish. So much to scan. Can you lick the sea life to find out more about it? Lieutenant, would you like me to lick the dolphin? It tastes of salt. I went to SeaWorld in San Diego before I knew better when I was, God, I don't know, I was probably about 10 or something. Didn't really understand the implications of, like, the fact that this is all horrible. You know, back then I was like, oh wow, great, it's just a load of animals, and, you know, I'm sure they're being looked after by experts, was my belief. That's not to say that everyone working at SeaWorld isn't, you know, clever and hoping for the best for the animals.
Let's log you in.
It literally is not the best for them. Anyway, I'll stop crapping on SeaWorld, but in any case, well, this story is about crapping on SeaWorld, actually, so I'll stop when I've told this story. We were at the orca show, and they got a kid from the audience to go down, and before the orcas came out, they had some dolphins, and the kid was like brought to the center ring or whatever, and they let the kid kneel down and touch the dolphins, and they said, what do you think he feels like? And this woman had a microphone on. She's like, what do you think he feels like? And you couldn't really hear his answer. And she went, okay, he said a hot dog. You know, they expect you to say, oh, it feels like rubber, because it does feel like rubber. But she went, oh, he said a hot dog. And then I saw a video of the same show at SeaWorld years later on YouTube, and the same thing happened. And clearly, whatever the kid says, they just make sure that he's nowhere near the microphone, and then for laughs from the audience, they go, she said a hot dog. You know, I'm pretty sure that is a gag that they do at SeaWorld, which, to me, I don't like that they... I sound like Donald Trump. You know, I don't like that. But, you know, that they make it sound like the kid said something stupid when they didn't necessarily say... It's not that stupid. They do feel like hot dogs, but, you know... Anyone else been to SeaWorld before they knew better and saw that show and they said, he said a hot dog? Because, unless it was a very, very strange coincidence that it happened just at my one show and then also once in the video that I watched on YouTube. Proposition for the chat, says the Tick Cartoon. In a hypothetical world, you have the ability to get rid of one kind of animal on the planet, but the trade-off is that all the abilities of said species have to be transferred over to another species of your choosing. What animal do you make extinct, and what species do you give the abilities to? Well, what's the point in getting rid of the animal if, like... I mean, number one, I'm assuming this question rules out the fact that getting rid of a species from the planet obviously ruins the ecosystem. But, you know, even if you say, for example, I want to get rid of wasps because they sting.
Hello, I just met your friends.
Because they sting and they lay their eggs inside children's eyes and stuff. But then if the abilities get transferred to something else, then what's the point? I don't know, maybe there's a good answer to that question that I'm not thinking of right now, but Happy whale fact, yay! Whales have hip bones, and scientists originally believed they were vestigial, but actually may help in whale reproduction. That's a happy fact. Also, whale ribs used to be occasionally found like washed up on beaches and stuff in Britain and all over the world, and they would be we wouldn't necessarily know that they were from whales, and they would be on display as being like giant bones, like rib bones from giants and stuff.
Pretty low weight.
There's a few.
Irina, do you think this one could be sick?
I'm honored you believe I could tell from this distance that my knowledge of disease extends to all species.
Whoa, Irina.
Fair enough.
Chill. But yeah, there's more than one in the UK whale bone in like a museum or whatever, and it's, you know, it'll say like, oh, the locals once thought that this belonged to a giant.
I grew up here in Orlando and
sure
used
no
to go
one's
to
tracking them?
SeaWorld several times a year. The hot dog line was a long-running joke.
Right, okay, I thought so. Thank you, Rogue Angel, for confirming my suspicions of many years. Good joke, eh? Brilliant joke. It's not that bad, I guess, but I don't know. I think it bothered me more at the time when I was a kid. The fact that, you know, as an adult, I don't think it's that stupid to have said it feels like a hot dog. But as a child, I felt embarrassed for that kid, you know, because everyone laughed. And it wasn't even true. The kid didn't even say it. Confirmed by Rogue Angel. I feel like I've missed a B-whip. Sinclair, thank you for subscribing. 10 months! How is everybody today? We're doing alright. How are you? Hope you're doing well. We've got 10 minutes left of the stream. What a lovely game. I'm enjoying this. Guess my thought process was along the lines of how many people are afraid of spiders because they're so inherently creepy in every facet, says the Tick Cartoon, but they're also incredibly needed for keeping the insect population under control. So you could transfer those abilities to ladybirds. Like it. See, when you explain it like that, it is a sensible question. Remove things that look scary. Like snakes. I would maybe, I mean, I know you said one species, but I would maybe get rid of all snakes and just get owls to eat twice as many rodents. Or whatever it is that snakes contribute most to the planet. Yeah, probably eating rodents, right?
Didn't you pick this dive location because you tracked the baby's pod out here?
I said they were heading in this direction.
Slithery owls. No, not slithery. They just eat the leftover food, that's all. TP, how could you? I love snakes. Oh, snakes just creep me out a bit. I'm sorry. Maybe I get rid of the octopus. They're very clever, though, octopuses. Hunting activity.
Andre, the buoy is glitching. I don't know what range you've set, but I think I'm hearing all the animals in the Pacific.
Yeah. Too many sound signals for the software to keep up.
I don't know what kind of party I'm crashing, but pretty sure I'm gonna love it.
Oh my god.
What is happening?
Jeez.
It's a bait ball. Humpbacks? Orcas? Very unusual, but everyone's gotta eat.
Are you safe down here?
I'll try not to be mistaken for a fish.
I've seen a thing like this on...
Of course dolphins show up. Never like being left out of the action.
They want leftovers.
Good luck to them. They're up against bigger stomachs.
I saw a documentary about something like this, where I don't even know if it was every year. It might have been even less often than that. But like, just an enormous. Whoa, look at that! That's awesome. Wow, that's cool. But there's like huge gatherings of fish like this. It was like this big event in the animal kingdom, and it followed loads of different groups of animals that were all making their way towards this. It was way bigger than this. It was huge. And there were walruses. There were, I think, orcas. There were dolphins for sure. There was some kind of shark. And there were also... They had, above the ocean, they were following flocks of gannets as well. And I guess there were I think there were some big whales like this, like humpbacks or something. It was so cool. Really interesting documentary. They just followed, like, it was weird just like watching all these different animals come and gather for the same event. Hats off actually for the game to be processing the movement of all of these fish, and they seem to be reacting to me, you know, they're swimming away from me and from the predators. Like, that's actually some pretty good. That's really good. I'm very impressed here. Yeah, I would definitely recommend this game. This is really good. Look at this. It is a bit like, it's like Blue Planet, but you're actually there, like, swimming around. You can go where you want and follow who you like, and you know, you're not just watching a set thing. You've been plopped in the ocean. TP, I'm moving out of my apartment on Sunday, but I'm still hoping to catch your stream on Monday. I don't want to miss any of them because they're so much fun. Good luck with the move, Stephen. M. Higdon, hello. Ocean Man. You've missed Ocean Man, I'm sorry. Maybe we'll finish with an Ocean Man at the end of the stream.
Here they are. You were right, Andre. I guess I didn't just swim across the Pacific for nothing.
God, I don't know who said it earlier, but these guys do seem to have a bit of animosity towards each other. Although they sort of say it with a smile, it's all like kind of tongue-in-cheek. It also feels kind of aggressive at times. Spermware family. There we go. Zoom scan to deploy camera tags. We getting this one? Come back, son. Where you going? Your friend's up here? Maybe you're not part of that pod. I don't know. Buip, the hockey teams in San Jose are called Sharks and Barracudas. There's also a hockey team in Cologne called Haie. How do you pronounce that? That does not look like a German word at all, Lord Brotovich. Haie, is that? Or Haie? Haie, maybe. But as far as I know, there's no hockey team called Wales anymore. The only type of sea animal facts I can provide, says Lord Brotovich. Well, I appreciate your hockey sea animal facts. They're good.
Are there fewer than before in this pod? Or am I just getting faster at tagging?
No, definitely fewer. But maybe the others are hunting.
No, don't leave me. Well, the mother stayed with the baby this time.
Okay, ready for playback? I've prepared a coder you can activate from your dive watch.
Oh, okay. Interact with Andrea.
Okay, first attempt to speak whale. Hopefully I won't offend her.
She's talking back to us.
Echo clicks. I could feel it across my body, just checking me out.
First contact.
She zoom scanned you.
You have no idea what that felt like. She was looking right at me. Whew, you have no idea.
Wow. Buip, sperm whale fact, they don't have upper teeth. Instead, their upper jaws have holes for their bottom teeth to fit into. Wow. We're learning so much. Play a really loud song. Alexa, play the loudest song possible. Well, guys, it's 5 o'clock. I've really enjoyed this. That was... Oh, this is a different track entirely. That was a lot of fun. What's this? Very nice. Okay. Oh, I see. So I will quit the game. Before the beat drops. We'll go full screen here. Because M. Higdon missed it, I'll give us an Ocean Man. We can have an Ocean Man. Here we go. Let me mute the backing music so there's no clash.
Ocean Man, take me by the hand. We meet to the land. That you understand. Ocean Man, the voyage to the corner of the globe is a real trip.
Ocean Man. So that was Beyond Blue, everyone. I really enjoyed that. Also, I know I've just missed a sub, and it's a very important sub. Submarine. It's a very important sub because it's from... Where is it? It was from Yessie Q, wasn't it? Oh, it was a gifted sub from an anonymous gifter. So it was gifted to Yessie Q. I hope I'm saying that right. Yessie, yes I. Thank you for gifting a sub. anonymous gifter to the community. And thank you for all the whale facts, Yesy. And, well, not just whale facts, undersea facts, various BWIPs about the ocean and the animals therein. Fantastic. So there we go. That was a relaxing little stream. We did a bit of a swim. Some people saying they'd like to see more of this next week. So maybe so. I'll try. I'll do a Twitter poll straight after this stream, so you can go and vote that Peter Austin. I'll do a poll just saying carry on with this game or start a new one. So we'll go back to Halo on Wednesdays, because remember I would have played this on Monday, but I couldn't get it working for some reason. I don't know why. There was nothing wrong with. I think my Steam just dropped a file or something, and I had to verify the files or whatever. But we'll go back to Halo Wednesdays next week and continue Halo 2 then. So on Monday we'll either play more of this for 2 hours, or we'll move on to something else, which would probably either be, at long last, a PS1 build of Spyro the Dragon as opposed to Reignited, so Spyro 1 or Spyro 2, or I've realised Condemned Criminal Origins, a game I've talked about a fair bit on streams before, on podcasts before, is available on Steam. That's a great game. It's a very scary game, but I've not played it for a long time because I thought it was an Xbox exclusive, and I thought, well, that's that game gone out of my life forever because I don't have an Xbox anymore and probably never will. But it's available on PC, so we'll do a poll, go and vote after the stream, and we'll either do one more session of this and then move on to a new game the week after, or we'll play a different game on Monday. But there we go. In any case, tomorrow is Minecraft joint stream, and that's about it. I believe tonight on the channel, Ben's first episode of What X Game Means to Me will be going out. Much, the same format as the one I did about Spyro the Dragon a couple of weeks ago. So his will be going out tonight, as far as I'm aware. So look out for that. And other than that, we've got a list, of course, tomorrow. We've got the podcast at the end of the week. Not a Worst Games week this week, but there will be one next week. And that's about what Playroom means to me, says Addy from on. Yeah, that's what it is. It's Playroom. And that's about it. So I hope you've enjoyed this. I certainly have. Once again, wasn't a sponsored stream. They just gave me a free code for it because I asked for one, and they very kindly provided one. So thanks to Jake at Dead Good Media PR for providing a code. And I'd like to say, off my own back, not being paid to do it, you guys should buy that game if you're interested. Available on Steam, Xbox One, PS4, and it's out now. Lord Brotovich posted the link to the website earlier, and yeah, that's that. So consider buying that game if you're interested, because I certainly had a good time with it, and I think you guys will too. There we go. That's the end of the stream. Enjoy the rest of your day, everybody, and I will catch you all live tomorrow or some other time. Yeah. See you later then. Bye.